5,000 life. Has the bonus life saved my run yet? I don't know. It's a little hard to tell. I haven't had a really scary hit since, where I could be like, I would have died before I got that life. It makes me feel better about things.
Look, I know the question now is whether or not you're foolish.
I was looking into, like, whether I can do, my final ascendancy. The damage numbers on the wiki for Azaro and that labyrinth are like 5,000, I think 5,280. Or maybe that's just how many feet are in a mile. And my brain has gotten confused. I definitely looked at it, but right now my brain also was like, wait a minute, I think that's just how far a mile is. It would be funny if that's how much damage Azaro does also. But slams have a more % multiplier anyways. Okay. Because like if he does that, do I check that against my effective hit pool or my actual health? Because like I don't have 5,000 health, but Eber's unification. What does Kirik have? A bog and a laboratory. I don't really like the idea of doing... I think bog is just a bone roa. Yeah, bog is just a bone roa, so if we're not really scared of that, we could do this bog mission. And then that'll activate his stuff here. Do I want to buy this map? I guess I will. I don't want to buy a whole bunch of maps, but... $39.04, okay. Plus the extra 35% damage from the gauntlet modifiers. Just don't get hit by the slam. Fair. Well, at the exact minute right now, my brain is going, Azaro has a slam? I don't remember what it looks like. I know like the mortar launch one that I really don't like that attack. The other thing would be trying to farm up regrets and maybe shifting my currently chosen ascendancy Because I'm starting to feel like whatever kills me is going to be like a one-shot. And I'm being careful not to roll curses on my maps. So I feel like the one of the ones I chose might not be the best, because I could get better damage for my minions from a different one. Yeah, I feel like what would get you with the leap slam is the fact that you're because of the greater area effect, like what you have ingrained in your head is how far away you need to get, isn't necessarily how far away you need to get. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a lot. I mean, I would have, I think, about 70% damage reduction estimated, I think, in that item level. I don't actually have to wake anything up in here if I don't want to. I don't think I'm gonna. I got the div card guy. Well, yeah. It doesn't really dial us into this. Just keep all your minions around. Let's get the guaranteed shrine, that'll be nice. Trash. So, the option would be, right now I have 80% reduced effective curses, and every 4 seconds regenerate 30% of life over 1 second. So really good for durability. And then I have Bastion of Hope, which is 50% chance to block attack damage for 2 seconds every 5. If you've blocked in the past 10 seconds, so I guess I could look at my chance to block. My chance to block is... So it goes up for 2 sec. Wait, plus 50 for 2 seconds every 5 seconds. So it's very like. But if one of these came off, I could come get this one, which would give my nearby allies increased attack, cast, and movement speed, increased area effect, give them an intimidate and unnerve. I think I should have this one, but I gotta decide which of these two to get rid of. Is the thing. Like, this is really helpful if you're taking any damage. I mean, 30% of life over 1 second is a lot. I just don't know how often I'm recently blocking. Like, I almost always have plus 10% chance to block spell damage. Yeah, so when that pops, I have 75% chance to block attack damage. Some people take Radiant Faith. I'm not really sure why. Maybe because they don't have any energy shield anywhere else, and it lets Eldritch Battery work. But I've got plenty of energy shield to do what I need, so I don't feel like that's what I want. Like, grants maximum energy shield equal to 10% of your reserved mana, so that would be like 90, an extra 90 energy shield. I'm not reserving any life, so like I just don't really see why it would be helpful. I don't know why so many people are taking it. I guess it would keep your minions alive some too, but I feel like this Unwavering Crusade would be really helpful, but I don't have any refund points right now, so that's like what, 8 points to get those points back? Or doing the Labyrinth. So I'm not sure practically which is the better one. Right, might as well try the Labyrinth. That's kind of where I was at too. I mean, unless I get lucky with like drops in the Sanctum. Or like rewards in the Sanctum. See, now this is, I hate that they show up in there, because you don't fight them. Right, it's 5 points per, not 4 points. I don't know why I thought it was 4 points per, but... Yeah, there's not really much to do other than, like, you know, if you've got a whole bunch of missions, like just rolling them for div card, like trying to get div card missions at the places where, you know, great div cards can drop, you know. I mean, if you got a Crimson Temple, there's a chance you would drop a stack of Mage Blood, like an entire stack of Mage Blood cards. Not a very big chance. Yeah, I really don't like that your stuff doesn't work on Keurig missions. If for nothing else, like, I mean, I made this point a number of times, but it made sense with Zana's missions because you were, in theory, using an atlas that she had prepared. But, like, you get your first map by talking to Keurig, and he gives you a map that you then take and put into your atlas. And arguably, that is a Keurig mission. It's a mission from Keurig, and you do it in your own atlas. Like, it doesn't make sense that you can't say, like, oh, well, he's giving you these maps to run. You know? Zana, at least there was a good lore reason to be like, well, you're technically running them in her atlas, which has different stuff, so, like, it makes sense. You know, if you squint at it. But to me, like, it doesn't make any sense that your atlas stuff shouldn't work in Keurig missions. Yeah, and other than farming, like, trying to, like, you know, going fishing for divination card missions, there's really no reason to do anything with Keurig in the late stages of endgame. This in again? No. So after I finish this set of maps, I'm gonna probably run like my tier 5s. Because I was running tier 3 and below because I was trying to set up potentially a Katarina chance. But the safe houses I've run have said that they're monster level 70. Which would mean that she's already higher than 68. So I must have gotten credit in like one tier 5 mission or something, which ruined everything I was doing. So there's no point now in slow playing it. So if I decide I want to try to fight Katarina later, I'll just, you know, have a worse chance at getting the diadem. So it's probably the one, I had one like tier 4 or 5 that I went in and it was a syndicate. And I boss rushed, and I bet you because I completed the map, it affected the syndicate board. I don't know if just leaving the map right away would have not affected it, but there's literally no point to like staying in lower missions. I mean, it's going to be a long grind to level 90 if we try to do it all in white maps anyways, and it'll just be like not quite as long if we can let ourselves run tier 5s. Whoa, get out of there. I don't want anything to do with you and your crystals. I guess I read those aren't actually... Those aren't guaranteed... Like, nobody's sure what damage the crystals are. Because, like, they're not... They don't seem to be just chaos damage. But they're purple, which is otherwise... it seems like they lazily made them purple. And that was otherwise always associated with chaos damage in this game. But the old Crystal Skin Arch Nemesis mod would be like, I think it was a random... It was a random elemental damage type. So no one's really sure what it does right now. So, I don't know. Since I think I'll probably die if I try to do Labyrinth, you know, we'll just kind of keep grinding, and, you know, if we get 10 refund points, maybe we'll... Oh god. Maybe we'll switch our Ascendancy. If you were going to drop one of those, which one do you think you would drop, Sulfari? The life regen one, or the plus 50% to block every 5 seconds. Well, for 2 seconds, every 5 seconds. Or anyone else in chat, not to exclude anyone. Anyone else has any feelings about what they would drop in that situation? Yeah, it isn't a reliable source of block. Like, if you get hit during those 5 seconds by a heavy attack, that helps. Right. Yeah, it puts me at 78 out of 75, but... Yeah, it's still only a 75% chance to block, so... Oh boy. Whoa! Projectiles scare me. Well, yeah. It's really, it would be a swap. Like, like I have 3 of my 4 ascendancies. So basically, I'm just feeling like I took the wrong 1/3, basically, is how I feel. The one I'm entertaining taking is the only one that had a prerequisite set. So like both of these are standalone. Both the regen and the block are standalone, and the one I want is the one is a. I'm gonna keep the prerequisite always. So there's no real stress there. I have a bad habit of like doing that and popping all my flasks at the very beginning. Also, I'm having a bad habit of not using my Arcanist brand for cursing on like smaller packs, and I remember to do it on rares, but I'm not using it like enough, I don't think. Whoops.
You were next on my list anyway. Ah. Back to the silence.
Death is not the deterrent.
I am well. If you think I'm going to... Yes, exile. You...
Can somebody please drop me some items?
Misery and pain continue.
Ugh. These are not the items, right? Harvest is a little scary. But it's basically a don't get hit by the first volley. Like, just don't be standing still when they come up out of the ground and you should be fine. But I'm honestly feel like I'm doing fine without the zombies. Like, everything else is staying alive for the most part in these maps. I mean, I think they'll start dying again once we get into yellow maps. That's the other problem with trying to creep into yellow maps, is like all my support stuff dies.
Strength. Unknown strength. Impressive strength you go there.
What does Elrion even do?
Let me live.
unique jewelry? Sure.
I won't judge you for this, but God, Dominus exile me too, you know. I'll let you know what I find out.
Well, I finally got some weapons, but it wasn't on either of them. Right? Like, it's like, where do I want Hillock? Like, that's really the only important thing. Like, where do I want Hillock to get improved quality? Do I want him in research? Do I want him in... You know, like, what are we improving with Hillock this run? I do have one flask improved on this build. We got a Hillock flask. I was thinking if I can stay under the increased damage level, like if I can stay under area level 73 and delve, I might be able to get some good XP there. I mean, it'll still have the penalty. But I won't have the increased damage mods also. The Hillock update, right? I'm used to going there for stuff. Gotta remember, we're not fighting the boss in this area. Because Katava, that's why. Binding chains, gargoyles. Boy. All my minions are bound. Is there money back there? There was. Whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse you. Because honestly, even even if it's not a huge damage boost from like a minion damage perspective, like percent damage, the attack and cast speed of that node would give me a huge damage boost. What did we get? Outside of crafting or making things rare from normal, nothing. Really. I mean... Pretty much their only value is upgrading things to rare from normal. And when you're crafting like onto an item at the crafting bench, there's a lot of crafts that use alchemies, particularly mid-level crafts. A lot of the endgame crafts, like the highest ranks, swap to chaos orbs for their crafting costs. But a lot of the mid-tier ones are orbs of alchemy. I have to remember to keep casting my... so I don't end up with like no spirits out. I'm used to when it gets crazy, like kind of leaning on the zombies, but they die, so... Oh, we got an upgrade, which is... That's okay, but I wanted the inspiration one. I lost the lyre. 250 inspiration at the start of each floor. That's not what I wanted. And then I left because I was distraught. That wasn't what I wanted either. I wanted to keep running the Sanctum. I feel like I could maybe fight Katava in here, like, because you would earn missions, but, like, I don't know, I'm just so nervous of the fight that I'm tempted to just, like, just leave it. Like, no, I don't need this. Oh, a Divine Orb! Oh, Jesus. That Divine Orb was a trap! That's a trap! Yeah. Maybe I'll do a meta mod craft. And there are some expensive crafts that cost Divine Orbs. Well, that's true. Like, I wonder if I should vol up all my gems that are hitting 20 right now. Just to see if we can get any level 21s out of them. Because honestly, I know that I know I'm not going to be pushing up higher. You know? Like, normally I wouldn't because it would slow down my progression if they de-leveled to 19. But like, I know I can run the maps I want to run with them at level 19, so now is the perfect time to do it when I haven't gotten used to the damage of a level 20 gem. Like that's my logic coming in right now anyways. Like now is the perfect time. Oh, hello, excuse me. Yeah. I don't always do it with my first ones that hit level 20 like in a regular league start because like I'm trying to push through maps so quickly that, like, you know, I want the extra damage, but in this situation, like, at least right now, now's like a perfect time. We get Empire's Grasp. Knockback direction is reversed. Whirlwind! Suck enemies in. What's level 20? SRS, minion damage, unleash. Nope, dropped a level. Hey, level 21 minion damage and level 21 unleash. All right. 221s, I'll take it. Anger, we could try. 21 anger! Look at this! Look at this go! Alright, 20 flammability, I'll take it. I hate to lose my... Let's make sure we have specters down. +20 carrying golem, but +2%, and level 21 raise specter. Nice, nice. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gems, and we got like 4 level 21s? Right? Just crushing it. Okay. What's Tora gonna give me here? She's in fortification. Tora's kind of rippy, but rare maps. No, enchanted item. Meh. Got a nice full safe house here. Oh, that's great luck. That was great luck on our voling. Yeah, see, this is monster level 70, so I would imagine that Katarina's going to be at least level 70 if all my safe houses are coming up level 70. So there's no point in like slowing my map progression for that. We need to make sure things are dead because there's a lot of damage happening here. Well, and we got good ones that went up, like minion damage. That's a good thing to have go up. Anger. Basically, both of my curses, I mean, anger's an aura, not a curse, but like, I think of it like a curse because it's more damage, but like, anger's more damage for my minions. Flammability is a curse. Raise Spectre is like my durable damage. And then minion damage. Oh, and Unleash went up too. I don't know how much that helps us, but you know. Sadly, SRS didn't. I could throw an SRS in my other hand, I guess. I'm not really doing the whole offhand weapon thing. I probably should be, but yeah, I probably will do that. Got all these lasers, man. I don't like this at all. Popping my skellies. I feel like I'm overwhelmed.
A mother bear will fight to the death to protect
All my
her
stuff's on,
cubs.
right? Just making sure.
The cycle of life and death continues, and the fittest
Syndicate fights as one.
I did not get the start on that I wanted. Because I was dicking around. We survived. Studded belt, hammer,
This one will be difficult.
scepter. Ooh, a scepter can have it. I know a scepter can have the trigger. There we go, some shards. An orb of regret. That's helpful. Is it all done? I get scared. Okay. Most of this is stuff I'm not that interested in. Nope, not sell, unveil. Come on, trigger. Ugh. The worst. The Pariah. That's probably something I'm going to get rid of. The Ghastly Theater, a physical Aegis. I don't have any Veiled Chaos Orbs. I don't even know if they drop this low. If they do, they're really rare. Because I've mostly been running like sub-level 70 stuff because I was trying to keep Katarina low, but basically I must have done one high Katarina, so now that's coming up, you know. I have 2 refund points, so I can either keep saving to refund this, or I could take this out and get more life. I mean, it's another 12% minion damage, but it's not where the bulk of my damage is coming from. And it would give me like another 5,000 to my effective hit pool, I think. Yeah, it'd give me another 4,600 to my effective hit pool, 150 to physical max hit. But I would lose... I don't know if I told you this, Silferi, but I found out when I was saying like I couldn't get like a good number of like my DPS numbers were never matching what other people were doing. In POB with SRS, it's because over here, way over here, usually off the screen for me, is a count where you can say how many of them are out. And most people have that at 20 when they're showing the DPS of a build. So there's that. Taking those 2 off cost me about 50,000 full DPS. Be another 20 after that to drop that one. For another 4,600 effective hit pool. I don't know if that's what I'm looking for, but... Immortal Call duration? Thanks. Thanks for nothing. Well, that is a wand, so maybe we'll get the trigger from that. Come on. Ugh. I'm gonna go look at the crafting bench and see who I have to get it from. Maybe it's a specific drop. It's just from unveiling weapons. I just haven't had it yet. I haven't done Silo or Laboratory because I'm kind of scared of both of those bosses. I gotta be careful because this is gonna be like a 30% damage increase from the map I was just in. So I think every tier amps the damage too. Like it's not like gauntlet damage, but it is damage. What do I have up there? 3 blues and 3 reds and a blue. I think I'm gonna just click all the pig-faced bassinets, because, you know, if I got a really good one, I could switch. Like, we have the chromes, I think, to roll up that. 3 reds and a blue isn't super hard on a pig-faced bassinet. Of course, they're going to give me like 15 of them in this map. We lost the tunes. We lost the tunes! Okay, don't get stuck there. Those guys throw down some serious... None shall stop you. A bone ring?